What is going on, people? Today I will be reviewing this roller coaster here at SeaWorld Orlando, and it is their B&M Hypercoaster, which is Mako. So, honestly, I've ridden this roller coaster once, so that was like last April, so that was during my spring break. That was April 17th, I believe, we rode this. Or it could be wrong, maybe April 16th. I think it's the 17th because we weren't here before we left. So, this was a roller coaster that blew me away. This was like one of the best B&M hypercoasters at the park. But to be honest, I didn't ride any of the other B&M coasters yet, like the ones in Carowinds, Intimidator. I didn't ride that one yet. They also have Nitro at Six Flags Great Adventure. I really didn't ride those yet, but by far this is one of my best B&M hypercoasters ever ridden. The airtime moments were really crazy. They really feel that I get ejected out of my freaking seat. So this is a freaking intense roller coaster. The seats though, I thought they were gonna have extra seat belts underneath the lap bars, but obviously that didn't turn out the way it's supposed to. It was just lap bars, and I thought I was gonna fall off the ride, so I was a little nervous at first. But at least I conquered my fears, so I'm not scared to ride this roller coaster anymore. I love the first drop though. The first drop was really, really cool. So we will talk about the experience and elements on this roller coaster. So I do like the airtime on this roller coaster. I do love how you get ejected out of your seat. Feel those airtime. I love the bank overturns, and I love the really steep drops. Definitely, that's my favorite experience of the ride. I do love it, love the feeling that you're up there and you're feeling that momentum on this roller coaster. Talking about the elements on this roller coaster, yeah, I love the bunny hops on this thing. This is crazy. It really, really blew me away. Really love the airtime moments. You get up there and you reach the maximum speed. That's definitely one of my favorite part of the ride. Um, Talking about the color scheme now, so the color scheme looks a little uh odd, but it does fit in with the theming, so I believe I don't really enjoy the color scheme that much because it's really not faded out, but they could have done better. They could have changed the color a bit, maybe, add in some different colors to it, like difference, I mean. Maybe they can throw in maybe like blue and gray, because sharks are usually gray, so. But I don't know why the color scheme is like this, though. Maybe they couldn't think of something, so, or why can't they just paint it all blue and teal, or turquoise, I don't know, whatever. So, also, we're gonna talk about the train. There's trains on this roller coaster, so I do like it, although it's a little too tight that your legs might start hurting, for my opinion. So it's really, really tight, which is good to make you secure, but you couldn't really handle it because your legs are squished by those restraints, and you pull it down, and the further you get, the leg you might your legs will start hurting. So it's a little weird to say that, or I might just forgotten how they felt like. Maybe they were unsecure, but for me, I think, you know, they were too tight, which is, like I said, a good thing to secure yourself from falling, but the feeling didn't feel too good. You got hurt on your thighs, which is definitely not the greatest. So yeah. Also, the theming of this ride. We're gonna talk about the theming. So there is some theming in the queue. You do get a little bit of the aquarium, and that's it. There's a little TV in there, and that's pretty much it. And then it's like it's themed. The station is like themed to a harbor, so it's really um not really attractive. But I guess they tried their best, and there's only a few theming in the station, so not much to see. So just 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 a Shark Tank and a TV in the queue. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I really like this roller coaster at the park. This is one of the best roller coasters. So hope you enjoyed this review, and yeah, I'm really liking to do reviews now. I'm gonna rate this coaster probably four, because this isn't really the greatest, although it's a little too short of a ride. So I would say it's a four. If it was a longer hypercoaster, then I mind to rate it higher. I would rank it a higher number, but as I know, it is kind of a short ride, but it's still a great ride. It's still fun, and they still made the L-shaped layout, which is great, but some work needs to be done to make it a better hypercoaster. They could have made it taller, maybe as tall as Intimidator at Carowinds, then that would totally blow a lot of people away. But at least this is still a B&M hypercoaster that everyone loves and enjoys. So other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed this review. I will make another one, uh, hopefully tomorrow, or if not, maybe soon, but hopefully tomorrow, and I will catch you guys next time.